Hi, I'm Jerry with Second Chance Fiddles. So today's project, I've got this 3/4 size fiddle that I just was just delivered to me. It's used. It's going to be a surprise gift for my 9-year-old grandson. And I thought I would take some time and look it over closely, see what might need to be done to get it all fixed up and ready to go. So here's a size comparison, the 3/4 as compared to a regular 4/4. They make many different sizes of violins, as you may know, starting from like, I think 1/16 size, 1/4 size, all the way up to the full 4/4 size. So look a little bit closer here. You can see here that one of the pegs does not match the other 3 pegs. This nut, I'm a little bit concerned about that. The strings are not spaced evenly on this nut, so that's a little bit odd. I'm not sure if I will need to replace that nut. It's also got this the student type tape on the fingerboard here, but even then I can't interpret exactly these spacings of the tape because they don't match any whole or half steps that a student would normally use on a fingerboard to learn scales and notes and other things. You can see here that some of this kind of lacquer type varnish is missing. Everything seems to be pretty much there. It doesn't have a chin rest. It's got one of these composite tail pieces with fine tuners, has a bridge. I'm gonna have to take a look at the bridge too. The strings, I don't know yet. I haven't tightened them up to see. They're probably just some kind of student strings. It does have a one-piece back on it though that's sort of interesting. Got an interesting flame pattern on it. The neck angle seems to be correct. And I haven't found any open seams anywhere around. The neck seems to be secured pretty well. The end pin looks like it's pulled out a little bit. I have to take a look at that too. Okay, tuned it up. Let's see how it sounds. All right, well, these student strings are not very robust, but I mean, yeah, it seems to sound okay for these wires that are on here. So I had a little difficulty getting all of that sticky tape off and all of that residue, and so I had to actually clean the fingerboard up a little bit. And while I'm at it, and while the strings are loose, I'm gonna take a mechanical pencil, put a little bit of lead in the slots of the nut. I'm still not really happy with this nut, but I think for now I'm just gonna leave it as is. Also, while the strings are loose, the end pin had been pulled out a little bit, but I went ahead and pushed it in and it fits in there really snugly, so I'm not gonna do anything else with that for now. The low strings have a pretty good sustain, so the bass bar must be pretty good. You can hear the G string for quite a while after it is plucked. Also, the height of the strings seem to be okay. The G string is about 5 millimeters above the fingerboard, and the E string is just under 4 millimeters, so I think that'll work well. The others are about 5 millimeters. I believe everything is in order for me to be able to turn this over to my grandson now and let him start to learn to play on it.